Our fifth alliance. Who would you like to join you?
Techno Tumbleweeds would love to force out the opposition and tumble into the finals with Team 21225 Shear Force.
21225 Shear Force. Would you like to accept or decline the alliance?
Team 21225 would like to graciously accept.
Congratulations, we now have alliance number 5.
The city of Lexington, the Commonwealth of Kentucky, and First fans around the world have been waiting for this moment. Robots up.
Techno Tumbleweeds.
And their alliance partner, 21225.
Shear Force.
Blue Alliance, are you ready? Red Alliance, are you ready? Let's begin in 3, 2, 1, go!
Autonomous period 4, divisional playoff round 2 begins with both alliances managing to get a specimen on top of that high chamber. Meanwhile, the Blue Alliance team 24759, Techno Tumbleweeds, who's been really consistent all weekend with getting those samples up in autonomous, doesn't fail now. They're executing. They have 3 up there already. Over on the Red Alliance, team 16776, Mars Opportunity also managing to get a 3rd sample up in that upper box.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Driver controlled period begins. Over on the Blue Alliance, you will see 3 specimens up on that high chamber. Meanwhile, for the Red Alliance, they've got 2 specimens up on that high chamber. Both alliances have 3 samples in that upper boss basket from autonomous period, and both now have managed to get a 4th sample up in that high basket. Over on the Red Alliance, team 23307, Zenith is working on getting some samples over to their observation zone to turn into specimens to get hung up on that high chamber. Their alliance partners, 16776, Mars Opportunity, is keeping working on getting samples up in that high basket. Over on the Blue Alliance, team 24759, Techno Tumbleweeds gets yet another sample in that high basket. Their alliance partners, team 21225, Shear Force, is working on grabbing some of those samples, bringing them to the observation area and turning them into specimens. Next, team Mars Opportunity, team 16776. Their town is actually called Mars. They're from a town called Mars up in Pennsylvania. But something you may want to know is that there is a township about an hour and a half away from them called the Moon. So you can either say you drove from Mars to the Moon or from the Moon to Mars if you go from one of those towns to the other. I think that's just a really cool thing about their area. We have about 35 seconds left on the clock. A lot of specimens going up on that upper chamber. Both of these baskets up on the upper end are looking more and more full by the second. Over on the Red Alliance, team 23307, Zenith, is working on getting another specimen up on that high chamber. Meanwhile, for the Blue Alliance, team 21225, Shear Force, is working on executing a hang. We've seen them get a few level 3 hangs today, and we'll see if we can get another out of them. Also on the Blue Alliance, team 24759, Techno Tumbleweeds, also looking to execute their hang. Matches in 3, 2, 1. Looks like we've got a level 3 and a level 2 hang from the Blue Alliance. Meanwhile, the Red Alliance has a park in the observation zone. Great work, team. That's a great match. Looks like we've got scores in for divisional playoff round 2. And we see that the Red Alliance wins with a score of 268 to 267. The closest scoreline we've seen in this division this weekend. Great work, teams.
And their alliance partner, team 21225.
Shear Force.
Now this is our first lower bracket playoff match, so that means that each team has the opportunity to continue. One of these teams will be eliminated. All of these alliances are in it to win it. So let's see how this match ends. Blue Alliance, are you ready? Red Alliance, are you ready? We begin in 3, 2, 1, go.
Divisional playoff match 5 begins in the autonomous period. Both alliances getting a sample in the upper basket and a specimen on the upper chamber. Team 18239 Mammoth Mechanics for the Red Alliance just get a second sample in that upper basket. Meanwhile, for the Blue Alliance, team 24759 Techno Tumbleweeds manages to get a third sample in that upper basket. We have 3 seconds left in the autonomous period.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
The teleop period has now begun. Drivers have picked up their controllers. Over on the Blue Alliance, they have 2 specimens on that upper chamber. Meanwhile, the Red Alliance has 1 specimen on the upper chamber and ready to go in the one ready to go in the observation zone. Team 19417 Super Stellar for the Red Alliance has moved 2 more samples into that observation zone to be turned into specimens. Meanwhile, for the Blue Alliance, team 24759 Techno Tumbleweeds gets another sample in that upper basket. Directly competing with them, team number 18239 Mammoth Mechanics for the Red Alliance gets another sample up in that upper basket as well. Meanwhile, for the Blue Alliance, team 21225 Shear Force is working on that observation zone, trying to get more samples in there to be turned into specimens. And they just grabbed a specimen and are now working to hang it up on that upper chamber, and they succeed for the 3rd specimen on that upper chamber for the Blue Alliance. Meanwhile, team 19417 Super Stellar for the Red Alliance has a 4th specimen on that upper chamber, and they just brought a sample to the observation zone to be made into a 5th. Over on the Blue Alliance, team 24759 Techno Tumbleweeds gets another sample in that upper basket. We have about 40 seconds left on the clock. Team 21225 Shear Force for the Blue Alliance gets another specimen on that upper chamber and are working on yet another one. On the Red Alliance, team 19417 Superstellar is working on getting a 5th specimen on that upper chamber for the Red Alliance. With 15 seconds left on the clock, it looks like some teams are looking to start hanging. Some other teams are looking to get some final samples and baskets and final specimens on those chambers. Match ends in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looks like we got 3 successful hangs on this match, and we got 1 successful park in the observation zone. Great work that round, teams. Ours are ready for qualification match number 5. If you turn your eyes to the board up here, you'll see the Blue Alliance wins with a score of 230 to 183. Congratulations to the Red Alliance, who has been eliminated. Congrats for making it this far in the tournament. That shows how hard you worked. Great work. Now for the Blue Alliance, they advance to playoff match 10 and will yet again be the Blue Alliance. Great work, teams. 9 is the Techno Tumbleweeds.
And their alliance partner, 21225.
Shear Force.
Blue Alliance, are you ready? Red Alliance, are you ready? We begin in 3, 2, 1, go.
Divisional playoff match 10 begins in the autonomous period, with both alliances getting a sample in that upper basket and a specimen in that upper chamber. Team 13737 Belton Cyber Pirates for the Red Alliance gets a 2nd sample in that upper basket. Meanwhile, the Blue Alliance, team 24759 Techno Tumbleweeds just got their 3rd, working on a 4th. Meanwhile, for the Red Alliance, team 8645 Robotic Dogs gets their, looks like, 3rd specimen up on that upper chamber, and now just landed a 4th.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 1.
Driver controlled period has now begun for the Blue Alliance. They have 3 specimens in that upper chamber and now about 5 samples in that upper box. Meanwhile, for the Red Alliance, Team 8645 Robotic Dogs just got their 4th sample up in that upper basket. Looks like we had a little collision between teams over on the side of the Red Alliance's observation zone. Meanwhile, Team 13737 Belton Cyber Pirates gets a 3rd specimen ready to go. Over on the Red Alliance, Team 8645 Robotic Dogs continues loading up that upper basket with samples. Meanwhile, on the Blue Alliance, Team 21225 Shear Force gets another specimen up and are about to load it onto that chamber. Also on the Blue Alliance, Team 24759 the Techno Tumbleweeds is over in that submersible working on trying to grab as many samples as they can. Over on the Red Alliance, Team 13737, the Belton Cyber Pirates have grabbed another specimen and they have placed it on the upper chamber. Team 8645, Robotic Dogs, continues to fill up that upper basket for the Red Alliance. Their alliance partners, Team 13737, the Belton Cyber Pirates, just get another specimen up on that upper chamber. Both teams on the Blue Alliance already looking to execute a hang. Match is ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A lot of specimens on the upper chambers and a lot of samples in those upper baskets. Great work, teams. Scores are ready for divisional playoff match 10. If you look up at the board, you'll see the Red Alliance wins with a score of 310 to 167. This means the Blue Alliance has just gotten eliminated. Great work to those teams in that alliance for making it this far.